Your Excellency, sir.
Kwa mkutano kidogo lakini nimeelewa.
Your Excellency, afadhali wewe umesaidia kwa sababu wanabomoa kanisa Winners Chapel, the largest church in Eastern Central Africa, sir. Hapa balozi nyumba.
Mike Mbuvi Sonko. To some, he was the flamboyant defender of the common man. His Sonko rescue team was emblazoned on trucks, flashing gold rings and speaking directly to the people in a language they understood. To others, he was the ultimate political survivor, streetwise, unpredictable, and too loud for the silent corridors of power. But on February 25, 2020, the unthinkable happened. The national government, led by the then President Uhuru Kenyatta, invoked a rare constitutional provision, Article 187, to carve out 4 key functions from Nairobi County's control: health services, transport, planning and development, and county public works. The functions were handed over to a newly formed entity, the Nairobi Metropolitan Services (NMS), led by Major General Mohamed Badi. Publicly, the government said Nairobi was on the blink of collapse. They claimed mismanagement, stalled projects, a ballooning wage bill, and service delivery breakdown. Sonko, according to officials' narrative, was overwhelmed, erratic, and embroiled in endless political battles. But behind the scenes, whispers in Nairobi's political backrooms tell a different story. Some say this was the culmination of a power struggle between Sonko and the deep state, a move years in the making. Remember, Sonko did not start as a political insider. Born in Mombasa, raised in Nairobi's Eastlands, he rose from the street hustles to wealth through controversial business deals. He won the Makadara parliamentary seat in 2010, then became Nairobi senator in 2013, and by 2017, the governor of the capital city. His campaign was unconventional: music videos, bling, and populist promises. But this very style that connected him to the masses made the political elite uneasy. The real trouble started when Sonko openly clashed with President Uhuru Kenyatta's allies over lucrative county contracts and control of multi-billion shilling city projects. Sources claim Sonko refused to play ball with certain tender cartels tied to State House insiders. Others suggest he overplayed his hand, recording and leaking private conversations with senior officials, making powerful enemies in the process. By late 2019, investigations into alleged corruption at City Hall were ramping up. EACC raids, arrests, court appearances. It was the perfect storm. Then came the deal. Insiders claimed Sonko was pressured to sign the transfer of functions agreement under duress. Some even allege he was ambushed at State House without his lawyers present and told it was either signed or face immediate removal. He signed. But that signature marked the beginning of the end. Nairobi Metropolitan Services took over. Sonko became a ceremonial governor, a title without power. By December 2020, he was impeached by the Nairobi County Assembly, removed from office, and later the Supreme Court barred him from ever holding public office. The same state house he once frequented, now silent. The same political allies who once smiled for cameras, nowhere to be seen. So why was he really betrayed? Some theories point to Building Bridges Initiative (BBI) politics. Nairobi was too strategic to be left in the hands of an unpredictable governor during a delicate constitutional change campaign. Others believe the deep state feared Sonko's growing grassroots influence, his ability to mobilize crowds bigger than seasoned politicians, especially in the vote-rich Nairobi. In the end, Whether through his own missteps or the machinations of a ruthless political machine, Mike Sonko learned the harsh truth. In Kenya politics, loyalty is never permanent, and betrayal is always just one handshake away. And so, the man who once boasted of dining with the president was left outside the gate of power. But as Sonko himself often says, sina stress, Mungu mbele. Perhaps this is not the end of his story. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Kenya's political undercurrents, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications, and join us for more untold stories that the mainstream media won't tell you. Thank you, and see you in the next video.